Hello, this is attorney Lori Kornblum. Today we are going to do a brief video tutorial on how to cite Wisconsin cases. We are going to start with Wisconsin cases for the year 2000 and after, and then either in this video or a subsequent one we are going to go to older cases. This is done for Milwaukee Area Technical College, P-Legal, Paralegal courses, Legal Research, and Legal Writing. I have two columns here because it will help us compare and contrast. The first issue is we have two cases, and these are pretty much chosen at random. The first citation, no pinpoint cites. So whenever you are citing a case, as you know, we have the need to have, first we have the case name, and it's always italicized or it's in underlined. So in this one is First State versus Payano. And then we have particular Wisconsin conventions. We have the first citation you see is what's called the public domain citation. And let me explain a little bit about this. A public domain citation was developed by the Wisconsin Supreme Court for use after the year 2000. The Supreme Court recognized that we were moving away from book resources and into the area of electronic research, so that tying a particular case to a particular book resource was no longer necessary. So the public domain citation is separated into three parts. First we have 2009, and that is the year of the case was decided. And then we have WI, which stands for the Wisconsin Supreme Court. And then we have the number 86, which is the number of the case in the year. Okay, so in this case, there were 85 cases before the Wisconsin Supreme Court decided State versus Payano. So this is number 86. And you would have no way of predicting that or knowing that unless you knew the court's docket. In the Wisconsin Court of Appeals cases, of course, the first thing is we have the case name. In this case, it's a civil case, plaintiff versus defendant. And then the public domain citation is 2012 Wisconsin App 22. So the year is 2012. We know that it's the Wisconsin Court of Appeals because it has Wisconsin App. And we have case number 22, and that's the case number. So in addition to the public domain citations, we also have the standard citations. We have the official reporters, which is 320 Wisconsin 2nd 348, 339 Wisconsin 2nd 361. The Wisconsin 2nd or Wisconsin 3rd or whatever Wisconsin it is the Wisconsin reporter, and that is the Wes reporter for Wisconsin, and that's the official, or rather it's Callahan's. It's the Callahan's Publications, and that is the official publication. So that always goes first. And then we have 768 Northwest 2nd 832. That is the unofficial reporter, which is the West reporter, and it's the Northwestern reporter in this case. You'll notice that we do not have the year at the end. Why do we not have the year? Because we've already included it in the public domain citation. And just like every other citation format, we always have the volume, and then we have the source, and then we have the page number of the first page. So the volume of the Northwest is 768, and the first page number. And you see the same thing here. We have the volume, the source, and the first page number, volume, source, and first page number. So just to recap, written out, we have case name, the year, what court it is, either Wisconsin or Wisconsin App, the number of the case in the series. And then we have the Wisconsin Reporter citation, which is volume, Wisconsin Reporter, first page, volume, Wisconsin Reporter, first page, and then we have the volume, Northwestern Reporter, and then the first page. So that is the convention for citing Wisconsin cases. Again, to review the official public domain citation, we have the year, we have the court, and we have the number in series. And here we have the year, the court is Wisconsin App, and the number in series. So what if we wanted to do pinpoint citations? The first citation with the pinpoints, again, is you have the year, the court, and the number in series, and then you see a paragraph. And to explain why that is, let's just go to Westlaw, and I happen to have State versus Payano pulled up here, and you'll see in cases after a certain point in Wisconsin, there are paragraphs. Paragraph 1 here is David Prosser, who is the justice who decided the case. Here's paragraph 2, paragraph 3. You also have the page numbers. Star 354 refers up to the Wisconsin Reporter, and then a double star refers to the Northwest Reporter. So if you want to cite to a particular parallel citation, you always have to cite to the paragraph number. And if you were just using the official citation format, that's what you would do. So for pinpoint cites, for the official public domain citation, you have the year, the court, the series number, and you add paragraph. You also have the pinpoint citations for the Wisconsin Reporter with the specific page number, and the Northwestern second with the specific page number. It is no different for the Court of Appeals. You have the paragraph number in the official public domain citation, you have the specific page for Wisconsin second, and you have the specific page for the Northwest Reporter. Short form citation in Wisconsin format is a little bit different because you give a case name. In this case, it's Payano. In this case, I'm just calling it Dalka. And then you have only the volume of the Wisconsin Reporter, Wisconsin second, and the first page. You don't have the actual pinpoint cite of the page. What you use for the pinpoint cite is the paragraph number. And the same is true with Dalka. You have the volume, Wisconsin second, first page, and the paragraph number. So in short form citation, you do not have the public domain citation. You have a case name, comma, the volume, Wisconsin second, first page, comma, and then the paragraph number. So that concludes our small tutorial on Wisconsin citations. So to review, any case after the year 2000 will have a public domain citation. That public domain citation will have the year, the court, and the number in series. The court for the Wisconsin Supreme Court is WI. The court for the Wisconsin Court of Appeals is Wisconsin App. Because you have public domain citation, you do not have the year after the Wisconsin Reporter and the Northwest second. And that concludes our tutorial.